Hey boxing fans, this is Ian Thomas and welcome to Matthias Unboxing. On Saturday the 10th of April we will see the rescheduled fight between Joe Smith Jr. and MAXIM VLASOV at the Osage Casino in Oklahoma. This fight will be shown live on ESPN and Premier Sports. This will also be for the vacant WBO World Light Heavyweight title, and the ring walks for this fight are around 3 AM UK time. So let's firstly talk about the tail of the tape. Joe Smith Jr. comes into this with 26 wins and 3 losses, and 21 of those wins coming via KO. He's 31 and he stands at 6 foot. He's an orthodox stance fighter. Whilst his opponent VLASOV comes into this fight with a 45 win record, 3 losses, and 26 of those wins coming with a KO. He's the older man at 34, he's the taller man at standing at 6'4", and his reach is 74.6 inches. Unfortunately, we're unable to find Smith Jr.'s reach. Again, VLASOV is an orthodox stance fighter. So let's start with Joe Smith Jr. He fights out of Long Island, New York, and is probably most known for scoring a technical knockout victory against Bernard Hopkins, when he sent Hopkins through the ropes and into retirement in December 2016. Smith Jr. went on then to challenge for the WBA title, but came off second best against Dmitry Bivol, losing via unanimous decision in March 2019. Smith Jr. likes to come forward and likes to pile loads of punches and pressure on his opponent, and he does carry that power to affect his opponents, as it was shown in his last fight in August 2020 with an impressive 9th round knockout of former light heavyweight title holder Ada Alvarez. Now let's move on to MAXIM VLASOV. He comes from Russia and is best known for his exploits at cruiserweight, but has dropped down a weight to chase his first world title. This fight will be his first matchup since November 2019, where he beat Manuel Marti via unanimous points decision. But that was again back in 2019, so inactivity may play a major part in this fight. VLASOV's losses has come against Krzysztof Glowacki in 2018, Isaac Chilemba in 2011, and Gilberto Ramirez in 2015, with all of these coming via unanimous decisions. VLASOV does come forward, but he has got an awkward fighting style. He comes forward with a high guard, his hands up high, he throws a jab, and then he follows up with a straight right, then a straight left. And he keeps throwing these punches, but the timing is not always there, so the rhythm can get disrupted. What VLASOV has shown is that he's got a solid chin, so there is going to be a question whether Smith Jr. can make a dent on the naturally bigger man. Okay, so it's prediction time. This I feel could be a contender for fight of the year, as both fighters will meet centre ring and look to put on a good show. I've changed my mind so many times on this one, as there are huge cases for both fighters. For me, Smith has been very hard to predict over the years. He wins the fights you expect him to lose, and he loses the fights you expect him to win. But he has got good power, but I feel that VLASOV has a solid chin, so he might need to outbox the Russian, and that's not really Smith Jr.'s strong point. I'm expecting this fight to go the distance. However, VLASOV has been out of action for 15 months, and that's not going to help while Smith Jr. has already fought in August 2020. This I feel is an even matchup, with VLASOV being probably the better boxer and Smith Jr. being the better puncher. I do like Smith Jr. He's one of those tough kids that just keeps coming forward. And with VLASOV's lack of fights during the pandemic, it's going to be a tough call. Even with the inactivity of VLASOV, Smith Jr. is still tagged the underdog, and that's something that he's used to. And this is a type of fight he usually wins. But I'm just going to go with VLASOV on points. It's going to be a close points decision, I feel, but it could really go either way. This is a fight I'm definitely looking forward to. So I hope you enjoyed the review. Please let us know in the comments below who you think wins this fight. This is Ian Thomas, and thanks for watching Matthias Unboxing.